TV here once again on this Tuesday evening. We're off to Royal Enfield opening night. I got my hot date with me.
On our way to Enfield.
No, seriously. Firstly, I think a round of applause for Steve, who's put this evening together tonight. Royal Enfield Watford. Only the third store like this in the country at the moment, so congratulations on that, and we wish you all the success. Now, I'm sure a lot of you here tonight will be looking what's up here on the podium, I guess, and wondering what the friggin' hell we're looking at. Well, that's a very, very good question. They are very impressive motorcycles, and I'd like to invite Adrian and Steve, so that's Adrian Sellers and Steve Wright, Ian Wright, to come up here and tell us a little bit about them. You couldn't script their names, could you? A. Sellers and I. Wright. Thank you very much indeed. You've got a microphone, you've got a microphone. Right, I'm going to start with you first. Let's start with the Dirty Duck. For a kick-off, where the hell did that come from? I can kind of see where you're coming from, because it's got a snorkel on it, it's got a high pipe, and one would assume that it could wade through deep water, but you've not tried it, is that right?
We haven't tried it yet, no. The idea came from, certainly in India at the moment, the Royal Enfield is all about the go anywhere motorcycle. Probably heard of it in Maine, obviously, in trips through the mountains. So this was actually designed by Gobbs, one of the designers we've got working in the UK Tech Centre at the moment, who's from India. He works in the Chennai IP studio. So he wanted to create something that was all about the go anywhere motorcycle. And we're looking at things like Land Rover Defenders and all that sort of thing. So it's all a little bit kind of bit tongue-in-cheek, bit of fun really.
Which everyone seems to want at the moment.
Yeah,
I can't help but notice the exhaust pipe looks like something off of a MotoGP machine. It's very smart, very trick, but I guess it's very loud as well.
Yeah, it's quite loud. Yeah, it was a bit of a bang for the Project Box were designed for the Wheels and Waves show over in France.
Which is a relatively new show, 3 years, I think it is, which is something like that, which is what surfboards and motorbikes mean.
Yeah, well, it focuses on blending surf culture with motor culture with skate culture. And
could you not tow a water ski with this, with water, I guess?
Yeah,
Continental GT that we shot blasted and brushed, and the orange stripe through the side is actually made out of rust.
Made out of rust. Okay. I could have supplied you some of that from some of my vehicles. Engine standard-ish?
Yeah, the engine was pretty much standard, apart from the straight pipe and the small the billet intake there.
Could we ever see something like this in production, or how near could we see something like this?
Struggle to get something with a straight pipe.
Well, yeah, okay. But you bolt something on and take it to its MOT, and then you take it off and throw it away.
Yeah.
Certainly. Is there any policeman in here tonight?
do we ever condone that?
No, of course, you would never think about doing that, but seriously, it's a vision, is it?
It's basically a scrambler, and manufacturers starting to get onto the scrambler trend, and yeah, that's part of the things we're looking at.
Condition and gone for a carburetor and a turbo.
Indeed. Well, to fit the turbo, it deemed a little bit easier to get to work
Right.
with the carburetor on it, and so we swapped it out. It's a standard Enfield unit carburetor, so nothing fancy. Sort of missile launcher kind of thing. We've got a boost gauge in there and air meter and whatever else. So I had a little fun with it.
We said spent $5 for a sort of 10 grand motorcycle here. What's this one?
That's $5 for both of them.
For both of them?
Yeah.
Wow.
As I'm saying, it is
I mean,
super
if I
important.
drop one of my bikes round to you, if that's okay.
But you know, we've got our coworkers are all people who absolutely love bikes. That's why they do it. So
Okay.
when we said, hey, you would help us build some customs, it's like, yes, please. You know, so it was all weekends and after work and get it all sorted out.
And when these bikes were at the show then, got a lot of looks, I imagine.
Yeah.
It's really weird that most people do a project, they do a retro bike, it'll be maybe a PSA, a North, a Triumph, or whatever, we're not known for that.
Hopefully not a problem anymore.
No, at all.
No, it's-
So again, this clearly could be. And really, really cool, love them. And if you want a test ride sometime, I'll put the glass on them.
Anyway, we're on.
Yeah.